everyone, and welcome back to another Reddit Reads. And this one reads, am I the a-hole for calling my friend's husband a useless piece of crap? Ooh. Now, it's already been labelled not the a-hole, poo mode. Is that P-O-O? What the hell does poo mode mean? My best friend and her husband have 4 kids. All girls, 8, 6, 4, and 3. That's a lot. My friend's husband is a great dad when someone is there to help. When he's alone with all 4 kids, he gets overwhelmed and freezes. A few weeks ago, my friend was sick, so I brought over dinner. We thought it was just a bad cold. We were eating, my friend went to the bathroom, and 3-year-old followed her. 3-year-old came running out, saying her mum was throwing up. All the kids ran to the bathroom, followed by me and my friend's husband. I helped her clean up, while her husband went to get her nausea medicine and a thermometer. When he came back, I asked him to go get the kids out of the bathroom so she could have some space. After we got the kids out, I took her temp and it came back at almost 104. So I went to get her some Tylenol and water. I get back and the kids are all in the bathroom again because their dad can't keep them away from the bathroom for 2 minutes. I give her the Tylenol and water and she almost immediately starts to vomit again. Then passes out. Her husband just stood there while I was trying to get her into the recovery position and get the kids away from her and call 911. I managed to get all of them out of the bathroom and her husband came coming back every 20 seconds asking if I can call the nanny to help with the kids, if I can go to the hospital with her, did I start the dishwasher, or does he need to hand wash the youngest sippy cup? Your wife is on the floor passed out. Dishwasher is not a priority right now. When my friend regained consciousness, he even started asking her how to do bedtime for the little ones. Did she wash their pajamas yet? Did they get screen time that day? Or he can put on a movie. I told him his wife couldn't hold his hand right now and he just had to figure it out. He told me he's not usually the one that deals with this and he's trying his best. Then goes back to asking what stories the kids like. What setting does he put the sound machine on? How do they like their milk? I just snapped and told him to figure it out on his own and called him a useless piece of crap. It's been nearly a month and he still acts all meh when I stop by the house. My friend says he'll get over it, but my boyfriend thinks I was unnecessarily rude and he was trying his best. Am I the a-hole for calling him a useless piece of crap when he couldn't handle his own kids when his wife was experiencing a medical emergency? Not the a-hole. I think after 4 kids, you should know some things about them. 4 kids and you still don't know the bedtime routines. 4 kids and you don't know how to wash a cup. 4 kids and you don't know how to handle any of your children. 4 of them. You've had 8 years of having a kid. And you don't know how to wash a cup. That's my reaction. 4 kids, 8 years, and you don't know how to do the basics. Your wife is on the floor, passed out, having a medical emergency, and you are worried about a sippy cup. Honestly, not the a-hole. Like, I don't even care that you snapped at him. I don't care that you've insulted him. His wife was on the floor, passed out, and he was still pestering her when she just regained consciousness about a sippy cup, or what book to read them, or what setting does he put the sound machine on. 4 kids. And you don't know any of that information. It's been 8 years since your first kid arrived. I don't even get me started with your boyfriend being, what did you say? Unnecessarily rude and he was trying his best. He was not. Like, you were fully invested in your friend having a medical emergency, doing everything to try and get her to regain consciousness, calling an ambulance, and he was pestering you about a sippy cup. I think the snap was warranted. Like, control your kids. They're your kids. You should know how to look after them. If that's your best, I'm concerned. If that is doing your best after 4 kids in 8 years, I am concerned. Like, you didn't even know how to call the nanny. Like, obviously you have a nanny to help, and you didn't even know how to call them. Like, you don't even have their number on speed dial or something? Like, honestly, if they were even just able to call the nanny, bring the nanny in, boom, done. You couldn't even manage a phone call. You didn't even know how to contact the nanny. Not the a-hole. Wife unconscious. He's asking about bedtime stories and sippy cups. Sometimes harsh truth is needed. Not the a-hole. He froze in an actual emergency. Bedtime routines can wait until when someone's passing out. He didn't freeze. Pretty sure he's never had to be a parent before. I'm 100% certain he'd call himself a great dad without ever having looked after the children, without relying on his partner to do most of the mental, emotional, and physical work. He's a fun-time dad. Honestly, I think you were too kind. Would he have even called 911 if you weren't there, or just shaken her awake to ask her why she was slacking off? This dude is not a good dad. He's cosplaying while the wife works herself to a serious illness. I bet she hasn't been given any help to recover either. I would be making it my life mission to make this dude miserable and get my friend ready for a divorce. She's already a single mom. Removing him would be a net drop in care work because she has to parent him as well. She spent 3 days in the hospital and her dad stayed at the house for a week to help out. I stopped by whenever I could to check on things, so she was able to recover in peace for the most part. Your boyfriend will be just as useless. It's why he defended that man. This is my thought too. Opie's boyfriend wasn't even there. Why is he defending the guy? Yeah. That's honestly a warning sign from the boyfriend. Not the a-hole. Dad of 2 boys under the age of 9, and nothing pees me off more than lazy, uninvolved dads. It's not rocket science. It's freaking bedtime. And it's appalling he knows nothing about the bedtime routine. Those are some of my best times memories with my boys. Oh, see? And they've only got 2 kids. This guy's got 4. Not the a-hole. His wife was literally unconscious and he couldn't figure out bedtime. She had a fever of 104 and he couldn't figure out PJs or sippy cups or something to put on for the kids, let alone keep them out of the bathroom for more than 20 seconds. He is a useless a-hole. Right? Also, did they already have screen time for the day? Dude, your wife is so sick that 911 has been called. It's sick enough to spend 3 days in hospital. Whether or not the kids are getting double screen time that day really doesn't matter. Keep them distracted out the way while your wife is receiving emergency medical attention. Not the a-hole. He wasn't managing the kids while you were helping your friend, and he wasn't the one attending to his gravely sick wife. He did nothing, and that is the very definition of useless. Emergencies happen. Next time it could be one of the kids. If he can't handle emergencies, he needs to do whatever self-work is needed to fix immediately. Explain to your friend precisely how useless he was when she was unconscious on the floor. What if you hadn't been there? She knows how useless he is. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. If I wasn't there, I hope the 8-year-old would be able to call 911. That is shocking. The fact that they even had that thought, that they're like, I hope the 8-year-old can call for help because of how useless this dad is. So overall, not the a-hole at all. I think you reacted appropriately. You were handling a medical emergency, trying to wake up your friend, giving her a Tylenol, calling 911, and the dad is like pestering you about sippy cups. Like, that's ridiculous. After 4 kids, you should know your kids' bedtime routines. You should know how to wash a cup. Ugh. 4 kids and they don't know any of that basic information. That is ridiculous. Anyway, what are your thoughts and opinions on this one? As always, I hope you've enjoyed watching and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.